Kdyby Bůh stvořil člověka dobrého, tak aby neuměl konat zlo, pak už by to samotné dílo bylo hodné Boha. Nechte mě! Nechte mě!
Však od vás ten smích brzy přejde.
Ať žije svoboda! Ať žije svoboda! Ať žije svoboda!
To jsi se zvrásil, člověče, nebo co?
Hey, what's going on, people? This is Speederman here once again with another film review for you guys. And this film I'm going to review for you guys tonight is pretty crazy, man. Alright, so let's talk about Lunacy, or Sileni. Now, this movie is inspired by the works of Edgar Allan Poe, Marquis de Sade. So right then and there, you kind of know this movie is going to be crazy. Once you hear those two names, especially Marquis de Sade, I was like, okay, just hearing that name, it's guaranteed craziness. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about the plot. So this is a story about this guy named John Berlow. I think that's how you say his name. And he is befriended by this guy who's just named Marquis. But I'm pretty sure this character is based on the Marquis de Sade. And he exactly what you would picture the Marquis de Sade would act like and, you know, talk like. Pretty good, you know, description of him. So he befriends him, and he kind of, you know, John Berlow is going through a tough time, like, you know, there's been a death in the family, and he befriends the Marquis. The Marquis tells him, you know, he can help him with whatever problem he has, and he, you know, they're eating together, they're all like friendly and stuff, but then John Berlow notices something, or he sees something that the Marquis does that he probably shouldn't have been, you know, knowing, and he, John Berlow kind of like discovers who this Marquis really is. You know, he's a strange person, and the Marquis tells John Berlow to, you know, signs himself up for this asylum, this insane asylum for preventive therapy. And John Berlow is like, okay, I will, you know. I don't want to say too much of the story, because the less you know about the story of this movie or what goes on, the better it is for the viewer, I think. And I gotta say, man, like, the beginning of this movie, there's a scene, I was like, what the heck have I watched? I was like, this is really weird. I'm not gonna say what it is, but yeah, I'm still thinking about that scene in the movie. And I will say the acting is pretty good. I did watch this movie with subtitles. This is a movie from the Czech Republic, or Czechoslovakia, or whatever. It's a European film, so I did watch it with subtitles, and the acting is pretty good. Cinematography is good. Everything's, you know, done well. The movie looks more older than what it is. This movie came out in 2005, and it looks like it was probably made in the 90s or something like that, maybe late 90s. So yeah, it kind of has that older look, and the film has like this grainy effect to it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so like, oh yeah, and this movie has a very unique thing. Like, there's, between the scenes in this movie, you'll see these scenes where it's like a stop motion scene with a bunch of meat, like raw meat and like steaks or whatever. And it's just so weird, because you see like this pieces of meat just like in different situations, different positions, you know, as if the meat was like a human. Very weird and odd, but you know, it gets very repetitive throughout the whole film, but I thought that was really different. I mean, this is a real surreal film too. Um, and yeah, so we have these characters, and the movie is unpredictable. I did not know what was going to happen. It was very suspenseful too. Man, I have never seen any film like this, and I guarantee you guys, if you guys watch this, you'll think the same. I highly recommend this film. I don't know where you can watch it. You could probably buy it online, but if you guys have seen this film already, I would like to know your opinions, thoughts, comments. So at the end of the day, I would give this film a 9 out of 10, just because I was really like blown away from what I saw. And yeah, I mean, this is one of the best films I've seen about an insane asylum in a while. So, you know, there's also some social commentary on this about like how the choice between freedom and not being able what you want to do. You know, it's very, there's like what do you call it? There's double meaning to the things that happen in the film. The film does try to tell a message, and I thought that was pretty cool. But I will say this film is not for everybody. If you're not into the whole surreal art house exploitation, there are some scenes in here pretty anti-religious. So if you're a really religious person, I would probably say avoid this film. But yeah, guys, that's what I thought about Sileni or Lunacy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. It helps me out. And I'll see you guys on the next film review. Alright? Peace.